is up, guys? This is DJ Frostbite, and I just want to thank, first off, if you're new to my channel, I welcome you to my channel. Thank you so much. I know you haven't seen this face in a while, but I've been so busy. So I think that making this video is, well, first off, it's important, and there's just a lot of stuff going. Oh my gosh, 2 stinking weeks away. Oh my gosh, there's so much going on, from Black Panther breaking box office records to this, the next chapter in the MCU, Marvel Studios Avengers Infinity War. Man, Marvel fans, comic book fans in general, like myself, have been waiting for this moment ever since Iron Man, the first film in the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, was created. This is amazing. 2008. And it's 2018. Oh my gosh. There's so much to go over. Again, I've been really busy, so I haven't got to cover it, but it's Avengers, so why the heck not make a video on this? There's a lot of stuff I wanted to go over in terms of just the characters, the plots, the villains. Thanos. I love Thanos. He is my favorite comic book villain ever. Ever. You ask me who's my favorite comic book villain, it's Thanos. What I'm excited about is that I've heard that the director who is well, from one of the director's point of views, who are making this movie, it's technically going to be Thanos the movie, featuring the Avengers, or back and forth. But it's mainly going to be from Thanos' point of view, which is amazing. Thanos is just the type of person who's persistent and is determined and wants to get all those stones, and to have the audience look through his point of view and look through his eyes and see his motives and his ideas and his thoughts, that's amazing. That is awesome. And I know Marvel's great at doing that. They did that with Killmonger with Black Panther, and I love the Killmonger villain. And I think he's dark and he's deep, and I really feel like if they can do that with Thanos, and that's why I saw a whole lot of blogs saying, oh, is Killmonger's character way better than Thanos? I think they're going to be even. But I just love Thanos even more. I just love Thanos, just his character. So yeah, if you're like me, if you're also a nerd, I've been looking at the stinking TV spots, the analysis videos, the Easter eggs, the hints, the Lord knows what. But yeah, so there's a lot to go over. So I'm glad. There were a couple of notes that I wanted to go over with you guys. Just little notes and little side notes I've been taking, just to, from my perspective, what the heck's going on in Avengers Infinity War, because you already know there's a whole lot of questions going on. I'm like, what the heck, what's going on? Who's going to do this? Who's going to do what? Who's going to die? So, first off, who will die in Avengers Infinity War? Now, when I think of death and I think of Disney has an interesting way of killing off characters, not really killing them off, but, I don't know, doing something interesting to them. So, I mean, shoot, death can be, anything from dying in space to getting stabbed in the chest with a sword or a knife or whatever it may be. Characters who die. And I feel like when people say, people are saying that Captain America or Iron Man, the main people who made up the MCU, are going to die because those were the main characters who started off the MCU, and also because that certain actors, their contracts are running out. But I have a funny feeling it's going to be that cliche moment where, like, most of the superheroes, it's going to be like, if the world needs me, they know that I am Captain America, or they know that I'm Iron Man. I don't think Iron Man's going to die, or Captain America's going to die, just because the actors' contracts have run out. I don't think they're going to just, oh, all right, you know what, Iron Man, your contract's run out, so we're just going to take your repulsor out, you're going to die. Or same with Captain America. There's a lot of and I can't keep track of all the MCU films, but I think there may be a Hulk one, a Hulk film. I know there's 2 Spider-Man films coming. You already know I had to rep. Come on now. 2 Spider-Man films coming out. I think there's going to be a second Black Panther. There's another Guardians. There's a whole lot of stuff going on. But I feel like, well, for one, people have been talking about Vision. Vision regardless, whether you like it or not, Thanos is going to take the stone. So if Vision dies or Vision lives, but he still takes the stone, I feel like, I don't know. I think Vision may die. That's just me. I think Vision may die. I also think Loki may die because uh, I'll tell you once I get back to the notes, it'll all make sense. So yeah, I think Vision will die most likely. Loki will die most likely. Maybe, maybe War Machine. Maybe. Uh, and that's honestly all I have so far. Maybe one of the Guardians, because there's as of this as of today, there have been videos, and I've seen the behind the scenes too. There's been a screenshot of like Star Lord like getting angry and like about to like kill somebody. It looked like, but Iron Man was holding him back. So I really feel like one of the Guardians is going to get it bad too. I really do, and I feel like it. I feel like there's with Thanos, since it's from his point of view, the people who are closest to him, which are Nebula and Gamora. Gamora is his daughter, who he loves and adores, and Nebula, I forget what her motive is, but I think she hates Thanos or something, or he hates her sister. She hates her sister, whatever it is. There's that whole family, family feud going on. So I feel in the comic book, Nebula does take the Infinity Gauntlet for at least a certain number of panels, which I thought was impressive. I'm not sure if Nebula is going to take the Infinity Gauntlet in the movie, but that would be really interesting for the directors to kind of put in and kind of just hint off towards the comic book. All right, up next, the Order of the Infinity Stones. Now, I've been doing my own research. I was going to make this a video too, but I've screenshot every stinking, well, not every stinking, but I've every TV spot and trailer, screenshotting the scenes and putting them in order. The events of the order of the Infinity Stones. So I think he's going to go after the power first. He's going to have I forget how many stones are. The power first, the space stone. Then I believe he's going to go after the time stone, then the mind stone, and then the soul stone, which is really weird because knowing Marvel and how they do trailers, I'm sorry, I'm going to prop this up. Knowing Marvel and how they do trailers, it's really interesting. I remember the Thor Ragnarok trailer. I think it was the second trailer where Thor. They didn't show Thor's eye getting slashed out, by Hela, and that was an edit. That was an edit during the trailer. So I feel like, and there's been a lot of the newest Chant trailer with Black Panther and the Avengers. There have been a lot of screenshots for the mobile version where he has all of the stones except for the I think the minor, the soul stone. I forget which one it is. Please forget the background noise, family. But yeah, so I think those are the order of the stones. But other than that, I feel like that's what's throwing everybody off because Marvel knows that we're gonna analyze the stinking trailers, so they're gonna edit certain things. I feel like there's gonna be like there's certain parts where he may have the time stone, but they're not going to show that he has the time stone in the trailer. That would give a lot away, especially to the people who watch closely to things like that. Order of events. Now, I've been really thinking about this. I know this is probably not going to be true. I mean, some stuff we'll see how it goes. So, I feel like we're first going to get the backstory of Thanos before we hit, the whole Avengers Infinity War. We're going to get Thanos' motive, his backstory, why he's doing what he's doing. I know the whole Celestials and whatnot. Something about Gamora. I feel like that's where we're going to see tiny baby Gamora and how she grows up and how, yeah, that's going to be the beginning. And then we're going to get maybe a cutscene. I don't know how they're going to do it, but he's going to get the Power Stone. He's probably going to go to the Nova Corps. It's probably going to be mass destruction. That's all I'm going to say. Bam. Power Stone has the Infinity Gauntlet. Power Stone, I don't know what capabilities it has. That's the other thing that's confusing me. I'm trying to understand the capabilities of each of the stones because you're talking about. Oh, I forgot the Reality Stone. Jeez. See, okay. We don't know the capabilities of all the stones. So he has the Power Stone, the Purple Stone, uh, which probably causes a lot of destruction itself. Jeez, it's a Power Stone. So goes. I think he's gonna get the Power Stone regardless. We're gonna get a scene where it's Loki, where it's Thor on a ship, and you know the ending scene for Ragnarok, where they see. I'm not sure what ship it is. Thanos may be on it, he may be not, but he probably is with his Black Order crew. Uh, they're going to infiltrate the. I was about to say Wakandan, the Asgardian ship. Sorry, and he's probably going to destroy the heck out of it. I feel like Thor is going to go. No, Thor and Loki. I feel like Loki is going to he's going to give up the stone, of course. And I feel like Thor is going to be like, no, don't you do it, brother. No, stop, please. You don't know what you're dealing with. Psst, you're already seeing that TV spot. Thanos is going to have the Space Stone. I feel like maybe Loki's probably going to die or whatever. Thor is going to be tunneling through space. Bam! He hits on the windshield of the Guardians. Thor, I have no idea. And Valkyrie, I have no idea. Hulk, I believe he's going to be pummeling towards Earth. And I feel like Doctor Strange is going to sense that. He's going to be like, oh, what is going on? I feel something going on in the universe. Oh my gosh, it's this big, huge, giant meteorite. Oh no, that's not a meteorite. That's the Incredible Hulk. So that's when he's going to, use his portal. Bam, teleports, not teleports, but it transports Hulk into the Sanctum with Doctor Strange and Wong, which is where you get the crash from the Hulk. I feel like there's going to be a scene where Thor is going to talk to the Guardians where they meet. He's going to say, "Oh my gosh, there was this purple guy who's almighty and powerful, and he just destroyed our ship." Oh wait, then that's when Gamora is going to be like, "This purple guy, who are you talking about?" He goes by the name Thanos. Thanos, oh my gosh, that's my father. Blah 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 blah. Yada yada yada. They'll probably discuss about what his plan is. He's going to get the Infinity Stones. Oh, okay. Well, I remember we put a lot of the stones with the Collector, so they're going to head to the Collector. But of course, I feel like Thanos is already going to be there to pick up the Reality Stone. There's one little scene. There's a leaked scene where I'm not going to say anything because if you haven't seen it, I'll stop. Yeah. Well, I have to, so I'm sorry. But I feel like he's going to get the Reality Stone from the Collector. And I don't even know because it seems like the Space Stone, the Blue Stone, is how how Thanos teleports. So honestly, like he could cheat. He could just get the stone, get the stone, get the stone. It's as easy as that. But of course, it's a movie, so I feel like they're not going to be like that. I feel like Thanos' capabilities with the stones, he could honestly, he could whip the Avengers, but it's a Marvel Studios film, it's a Disney film, so there's going to be a little bit of like suspend your disbelief, like okay, yeah, I already know that Thanos could have done this that way, but it's a movie, which is I feel like it's a miniature flaw, but it's a movie. Hey, let it play out. Back in the Sanctum, I feel like the Hulk and Doctor Strange are going to talk. They're going to be like, "Oh, what's going on?" The Hulks are going to be like, "Oh, man, there's this guy named Thanos, and he just beat the Hulk," which is like, what? The Hulk? The Incredible Hulk? You beat the Hulk? That's insane. So that's when Doctor Strange is going to be like, "Yo, what's going on?" Possibly gives a call to Tony Stark. Tony's like, "All right, I'm coming." Yo, what the heck, man? Why is the Hulk looking like that? It's Bruce Banner. And I feel like Doctor Strange and the Hulk and Tony Stark are going to start talking about what the heck is going on. Bam! All of a sudden, I don't know how this is all going to connect, which is the interesting part because I can't wait to see this movie. teleportation device, boom, 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 or that little the circle of death or circle of fire, whatever it is, in New York City. Uh, Tony Stark sees everybody rushing. That little scene in the first trailer gives Peter Parker a call. Peter's like, "Yo, I'm on my way." Has this brand new, not the brand new suit, the regular suit. He tries to stop the probably the circle of doom. Let's just call it himself. Realizes that it's headed towards space, and he can't breathe. And Tony's like, "Oh, you know what? Time to test out this brand new tech I got for you." Blasts off. Gives this brand new tech. It's like an add-on to the Spider-Man suit, and he becomes the Iron Spider. I don't know about this whole. I feel like the Circle of Doom is also a ship. So I feel like possibly Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, and possibly the Hulk. Not even the Hulk. There's gonna be a way where they crash. They go to the Titan. They crash on planet Titan. That's where they finally meet the Guardians, and that's when Thanos is there. I think he's gonna have a little talk with his daughter. His daughter's gonna be like, I don't know why you're doing this. This is terrible. Blah 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 blah. Family Feud. I feel like Thanos gets mad as heck. Starts hurling that moon, and all heck breaks loose. And I feel like maybe somebody may die in there. Thanos understands what's going on while they're trying to stop him. And he's like, "Listen, Black Order, we got to wrap this thing up." So, bam. I don't even know the Black Order's names. I know their names, but they're so darn hard to pronounce. Two are probably going to go to possibly Wakanda. And the other two are going to go... I don't know. I have no clue. This is where I'm trying to connect stuff. Anyways, there's going to be one scene where Ebony Maw, and somehow they're going to get the Time Stone from Doctor Strange. I don't know how. That's the one thing I'm puzzled about. And the other, sorry, get my notes out. I feel like the last scene is going to be in Wakanda. That's the big battle. I feel like everybody's going to be there. Everybody's going to be there. I feel like in the trailer they cut certain things out, or they edited things out, which is what I'm starting to hate about Marvel, but hey, it leave me in suspense. So that is definitely, I feel like that's oh my gosh, my mind's going to explode. You have Black Panther, you have everybody else up in there. And I think there may be a space battle. I don't know how the Guardians are going to be. I don't know if there's going to be maybe a half Wakanda battle on one side, or a half space New York battle on the other side, but it all depends on how it goes. So yeah, that's just some of my thoughts on how it may unveil in the movies. Avengers 4. Again, a lot of stuff is dependent on what happens in Avengers Infinity War. Again, because Avengers Infinity War was supposed to be a two-parter, but I feel like there's just so much going on that Avengers 4 is the second part. So yeah, it all depends on who dies, who makes a certain decision, who makes... that's Avengers 4 for you. Ant-Man and Hawkeye. I've heard that there are a lot... Ant-Man is one of my favorite characters. And I've heard a lot of speculation on one of the IMAX posters that Ant-Man is supposedly in one of the areas. I don't know. You can fit Ant-Man literally anywhere. I don't know why people are expecting that. But Ant-Man, I really want him to be in the... Then again, I feel like Ant-Man and Hawkeye are in the movie. No, Hawkeye is in the movie, I think. But like, I don't even know. I feel like they edit out certain clips because they don't want people again to see these are critical scenes for the movie. And I feel like if they give one thing away, then everybody's going to figure out what's going on. And I feel like that's what makes the movie. It's cool to have your ideas and thoughts, and then you watch the movie, and I'm like, oh, okay, so at least I was close with this, or at least I was close with that. Oh, I like how they did this and that. That was awesome. How they mix it up. So yeah, Ant-Man and Hawkeye, I'm not too sure. I think Hawkeye may be in it, and I hope Ant-Man may be in it. It's weird because Ant-Man and the Wasp is the next MCU film after Infinity War. I believe. I think so, yeah. So yeah, that's awesome. And the Soul Stone. Where is the Soul Stone? I feel in the clip it seems like uh Thanos already has the Soul Stone, which was confusing me because I'm like, wait, so they just headed for the Mind Stone, and the Mind Stone is the biggest one. It's the chunkiest one, and it's the yellow one. It's the one that's in the center. So I don't know. I'm not sure if the Soul Stone is in Wakanda. I think the Mind Stone is in Wakanda, and I think that's what they're trying to defend against. So maybe the Mind Stone is the last stone, not the Soul Stone. Then again, we don't know where the Soul Stone is because people are speculating that maybe Iron Man has it secretly. I feel like it may be one of those, oh, Iron Man had the Soul Stone all along. Watch, I don't know, watch, and this may be disappointing, watch like his repulsor be like the Soul Stone, and that's how they kill him off, and he's like, man, I don't know, that's just my speculation, so there's a lot of stuff going on, but I really wanted to make this video because I just wanted to get my thoughts and views and predictions and opinions out there because I already know people are doing it, but I'm just really excited. This is the one movie that I've been waiting for. I'm really lucky to be alive in this generation and see this stuff. Like, this is amazing. Can't believe this is in 2 weeks. Down below, also in the comments, please tell me what your favorite Avengers Infinity War character is. Avengers character, Guardians character, any Marvel character. Also, tell me your thoughts and your predictions on what you think is going to happen in Avengers Infinity War. I'm going to try and start making some videos just like this. But yeah, just be on the lookout. So I just want to thank you guys personally for waiting. I know I haven't been doing this in a while, but I'm trying to get into the little swing of things. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Be on the lookout for more videos from your boy DJ Frostbite, and until next time, take care. Avengers Assemble.